what's going on, everybody? It's Ben with Wargamer Fantasy Battles, and I'm bringing you another battle report. This is a game I had against my buddy Chris, who just bought a Ogre Kingdom's army. This is my Mountain Mayhem list, MSU, Orcs and Goblins. I'm having fun with it. I've got another type of list that I want to do for version 1.2, but it's going to take a little finagling because the point values have gone up in some cases, and the amount in characters we can have is now down to 35% in total, and that means that all of our characters are lumped into one block. So it's not 35% heroes, 35% lords, 50% lords and heroes combined. Now it's just 35% total for all heroes and lords. So anyways, let's get started. These are the spells I've got: Orb of Blackness, Mind Razor, Turn to Smoke, Shadow Miasma, and I've got the Fireball, Itching and Scratching, Blessing Mother Spider, and Evil Eye. So to start it off, I've got my Wolf Hero with a Skull Splitter bow. He's got a 3-up armor. He's just there to shoot at stuff every now and again, pick off a wound here and there. I've got 2 Gargantulas, 20 Cave Goblins with short bows and a Mad Git. I've got 20 Feral Orc Ed Bashers with the Mammoth Stabber and paired weapons, a unit of 14 Iron Orcs. Oh, all these guys have full command, by the way. Night Goblins have full command, or Cave Goblins have full command. Feral Orcs have full command. Iron Orcs have full command. This one right here in the center is the one by General. They have the gleaming icon, so they can reroll one failed leadership check. I've got a Cave Troll, 5 dogs with shields, I believe. Another Cave Troll, 20 more Cave Goblins with a Shaman in it. My other Cave Goblins had a Shaman in it as well. One was Shadows, one is Little Gods. I think this one is the Little Gods, the other one is Shadows. No, the other one's Little Gods, this one is Shadows. This other Iron Orc group over here, another 14 with my BSB. And then I got my Spider Riders who scouted up over here. On his side, he's got his Yetis. 8 Mercenaries with +1 BS, Poison, 2 more Yetis, 12 Bruisers, and a Shaman in his General as well. His General is in the 2nd rank. He's the Great Shaman with the Heaven's Magic, I think. Then he's got 23 Scraplings, a Stone, or a Rock, sorry, 2 more Yetis, and then he's got 3 ambushing guys in the back. So anyways, turn 1, he's got first turn, so he moves up like so. These guys are shooting, they kill off 4 Iron Orcs, I'm fine. Magic did nothing. Turn 1 for me, I am charging both my Cave Goblins and my Iron Orcs into his Yetis up here. Make it in. Everybody else moves up just a tad. I keep them away from that fucking rock, because I don't want those 3d3 strength 7 hits to go into my spiders, and I don't want them to kill one of my spiders outright with just impact hits. So I'm staying back. I move my Wolf Riders in front of his Mercenaries to prevent charges from there. I move my Cave Troll in front of his Ogre block, but it's not like blocking his path. He can still wheel. What I'm doing that for is so he doesn't get. If he makes a straight charge, he'll run into both my Iron Orcs and my Feral Orcs, which I'm not wanting. So, the Spider Riders are up behind his Yetis. I do a Fireball, kill off one of these guys. I do Throwing Weapons, go Forest Goblins. I kill one guy with Throwing Weapons. I do the Orb of Blackness with my magic, and I forgot to show it. But anyways, during the combat, he kills off 3 goblins, and I kill off both of his Yetis. Then I run them down, I think. And my Cave Goblins ran far as shit, and I just reformed with my Iron Orcs. His turn 2. He declares a charge here. It's not a very long charge, to be honest. I think it's like an 8 or something. I think maybe an 8 or a 9. 8 or 9, one of those two. Then he charges over here. I release Mad Git. He fails charge. Fails charge there, which is, I think, one of the bigger things with this game is that this charge here, since he failed this one, if he would have gotten it, he would have wiped out my Feral Orcs in, one round. With just, I mean, I would have done a few wounds to him because he's got great weapons. But I'm only getting 15 attacks, 16 attacks from the front row, 21 attacks from this unit. And since he didn't take Iron Fists, I mean, I'd still hit him on 4s, but or 3s, I think, because he has a weapon skill 3, I think. I can't remember. Either way, hitting him on 3s, winning him on 3s, but still, he's hitting me on, he's hitting me on 4s, winning me on 2s, but I'd still lose that battle, because impact hits alone would probably take out 4 of them. After I swung and did maybe like 5, 6 wounds, I would have killed off 2 guys. He'd still be steadfast. He would have swung back with a shit ton of attacks and would have killed the rest of my guys. So, thank God he failed that charge. Over here, he moves his Stonehorn back, or his Rock back. I think 1 Kin Eater came on the board. Just 1. Moves his Veterans back. This guy is continuing to flee because he panicked from the Forest Goblin shooting him. These guys go ahead and shoot and kill off a few. He also does Blizzard on them, -1 leadership. I passed that fucking leadership because I rolled a 3. My leadership went from a 6 to a 5, and I passed it on a 3. Awesome. So now it's my turn 2. I charge the fleeing dude just to see if I can push him off the board, which he does not. And I don't have any other charges, so I just kind of move stuff around. Thankfully, the Mad Git did not come right back into me. Just kind of positioning everybody to get them in charge range and keep stuff from being able to get charges on me. Cave Goblins I move all the way up to the side just to get them back behind his lines. Do Evil Eye over here, 1 wound on a magic phase. I get Shadow Miasma off on these guys with their ballistic skill. So -3 on the ballistic skill. He shoots, does a wound. These guys shoot, do 2 wounds on this guy. I took my Mad Git and threw him through the mercenaries, hoping to get maybe a wound or 2 off. Maybe if I got 3 wounds, that'd have been cool. Kill off 1 mercenary, that'd be cool. I roll a 2 for the amount of wounds, and I roll 1s for both of them. And he just kind of snuck through and dragged out. He just left the ball. He just left the ball and just ran through the legs. Fucking Mad Gits. Anyways, turn 3. He charges in here because he figures his shooting is bullshit, so he's not going to try and shoot anything. He's just going to charge in and kill these guys outright. This asshole rallies, unfortunately. He moves his Stonehorn back, puts his Yeti inside of the house. Doesn't really move much else. This guy does a spell, Thunderbolt, I think. Does 3 wounds to my Gargantula. But he blows up. He only rolled 3 dice, so he didn't have to do like the 1 to 3, 4 to 5, whatever, or 4 to 6. He gets a wound on the general, and then he puts a wound on the unit. Yeah. These guys are shooting, and they take off 3. Fucking Scraplings took off 3 Feral Orcs. Fucking ridiculous. And I'm in the forest. Ugh. These guys died as expected. My turn 3. This guy rolls doubles and dies. He runs into the wall, and I just move everybody up just a tad bit closer and move things around so that I can just kind of barrel in on one side. Over here, I'm just kind of maneuvering things as best I can. I feel like he understands that he is not going to be controlling the battlefield anymore at this point, because I've got everything pointed at one unit, and that one unit swings last, so I'm not too worried about it. Put turn to smoke on these guys, are -1 strength. He shoots, does another wound. This guy's got 3 wounds on him. I think 3 wounds left, or 2 wounds left or something. Goes on a turn 4 for him. He charges the back of my cave goblins, and I flee. I run pretty far. He fails to get me, and he fails to redirect. He moves his bruisers back and moves his Stonehorn over a little bit, or his rock. I think all 3 Cannoneers are on the table right now. So I move the cave troll in front of his mercs. Oh no. Okay, never mind. This guy casts something, does another wound, or thunderbolt. These guys shoot, I think, and kill off 5 more ironworks. Goes on my turn, and I'm calling out the fucking wog. Call out the wog, and I got everybody going in. Feral orcs, iron orcs, gargantula, the troll. Troll's going into the rock, the rock, because I don't want that motherfucker being able to charge into the flank or charge into the front of anything if I don't beat this unit in combat. So I'm putting him, this cave troll, in because I can't move him out of the way otherwise, and I can't use him to chaff up the rock if I'm charging everybody in. So I have to charge him in. So what I do is I start off with the troll. He makes it. Gargantula makes it. Ed Bashers make it, and Ironworks make it. In order to make them fit, I had to get them all this way because otherwise the Gargantula wouldn't be able to go in because of the building. So Feral Orcs went in first, Gargantula went in second, and the Iron Orcs went in last. The other Iron Orcs failed, I think it was like a 9 on Swift Stride. I'm not too worried about it because they would have gone in to get into the flank of these guys, which would have, taken out even more. I'm thinking to myself, I should have put the troll a little further back. Oh, never mind. I would have. What I'm seeing right now is something different. What I saw from when I was playing. So my Iron Orcs, I'm hoping. I was thinking to myself, maybe I should have overrun with my Iron Orcs, but then I'd have the mercenaries that have me in the flank, and I don't want that. If I don't kill out the rock, which I probably could have, to be honest, but I wouldn't have hit him because the troll is there. So if I would have moved the troll further down, I could have overran with the Iron Orcs to get into the front of the rock. Take him out after killing out these bruisers. I'd go into the rock, and then start the combat with the cave troll, getting in both attacks from the cave troll and the other guys, which I would have done great weapons with. After all the charges, I moved up like this. I managed to get off Mind Razor with double 6s. Didn't do too much to me. Lost 3 guys past my panic. After combat, I killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Killed 8 guys. Now, mind you, the rock is still there. We just had to move him around because he's moving that giant ass movement tray that he's got. I lost 3 guys in his return attacks, or 4 guys, and I rolled way above average. With my Feral Orcs, I missed 3. I missed only 3. So everything else hit. I didn't have to roll the wound, obviously, and I got AP3 on him, so he had no armor save. I did 18 wounds. Fucking Christ. So anyways, he's definitely losing combat there. Now, like I said, if I would have moved the troll further down, my Feral Orcs obviously had to overrun. In which case I was hoping that maybe they would have overran a little bit further, like 1.5 inches, like 2 inches further, and I would have gotten into the flank of the Rock, which would have done not really much for me because I'd be only strength 5. But I'd still have Mind Razor. So as long as I hit him, I don't think he's going to be able to save anything with being -3 to his save. So I just reformed everybody like this, the other ones. Went through the combat with my troll, just kind of vomited on him, did nothing. So he reforms. On to his turn 5. He moved up a little bit. I think he's just going to shoot the troll. Oh, no, he shoots these guys. He has no more magic because his shaman's dead. He kills 4 Iron Orcs. I think he charged the rear of my goblins with this dude, this Kin Eater right here, and then overran into this flank of his scraplings. On his turn, he killed my troll. On my turn, I charge in with the Iron Orcs into the Rock. I don't remember what I charged with my other guys, my Feral Orcs. I can't remember what I charged with. But anyways, let's look at this. Okay, so I charged the Feral Orcs, I guess, into the scraplings, and they fled. My Gargantula went into the Rock. My Cave Troll just stayed there, so that if he tries to charge, he'll have to charge with the Cave Troll and run away a different direction, keep him away from me. My BSB, I'm just leaving him there, hoping he survives. After combat, I think I got -1 something on him. I can't remember. Either way, I think -1 initiative. Doesn't really matter. I killed him. He killed my Gargantula. And my Iron Orcs just kind of sat there. This is the overview of what we have so far. I've still got my Feral Orcs. I've got 1 Gargantula. I've got my Iron Orcs. He's got 1, 2, 3 Kin Eaters, a Yeti, and 8 mercenaries. So obviously, since I charged him, my Feral Orcs can't reform or anything like that. I probably should have, but that would have just wiped the table clean. His turn 6, he charges all of his Kin Eaters in and his Yetis in, makes it in with his Yeti, fails with this guy, makes it in with both of these guys. Over here, these guys turn around and they shoot and they kill off the rest of my goblins. My common goblin passes his panic. This guy goes in, kills 1 Iron Orc, and I do 1 wound back, I think. I reform, turn around. Over here, do some wounds. He does some wounds. I stick. My turn 6, I reformed to face him, and I charge my Gargantula in, to which he failed. Charge these guys in, and he fucking kills my goddamn BSB with strength 4. And I got a 1-up armor. A 1-up armor. Meaning, I'm rolling a 2 or fucking better, and I roll a 1, and my BSB dies. Or strength 5. Yeah, strength 5, so I had to roll a 3, but my BSB fucking died. Very last turn, fuck my life. Lissai. Okay. So I ended up winning this one. The fucking mercs are super expensive. I got a 13, he got a 7, primarily because of those mercenary veterans. Now, if I would have not charged the scraplings, because there's only 78 points, why the fuck would I even bother charging those guys? So, or 74 points or something like that. I should have just turned around and then on my next turn charged the flank of the rock with with the other guys. And if I would have charged the flank, I could have overrun into the flank of the mercs, and it would have been his turn 6, and I would have been the next one. I would have been just running into him with my ironworks. So it's just it was just I didn't realize that the scraplings were so useless in the realm of points. So if I would have known that, I would have just not even charged him. I would have just the next turn I would have just reformed to face the other way, and hoped that I could get into the mercenaries with my feral orcs and my iron orcs, and then I would have been a little bit better off. But I wasn't thinking about that. So either way, still a really good game. I just got to stay away from those damn mercs, and hopefully at the end of the, if I play them again at Mountain Mayhem, I'm just going to have to hope that I can get multiple units into that so that they can at least survive the first brunt death attack and just kill whatever unit I put in the front, and then later on kill them with whatever I put in the flanks. So anyways, that was the game. I won't have anything else to put out until this weekend after I do the tournament. So only a few more days, and I'll have 5 more videos that I can put out. Alright, until next time, guys. See you later.